Good morning, Saints. Just a quick little news update here. I just want to make sure everybody had a chance to see this. Brother Barry Scarborough had someone sent him links to these articles yesterday, and he did a video on it. I don't want to steal his thunder. I just think it's real important that everybody gets a chance to know what's going on here. This article here is Jerusalem Post, and Russia, Iran, Turkey meeting as a message to the U.S. Let me just scroll down. Turkish, Russian, and Iranian diplomats will meet in Antalya on Sunday in the run-up to a major get-together in Sochi on November 22nd. That's today. The meeting is supposed to focus on Syria, but its real purpose is part of a larger effort by Moscow to illustrate its influence in the region. Moscow, Turkey, and Iran are all sending symbolic messages to Washington that the Americans are out in the cold, and the post-ISIS era may well be dictated by regional powers. And there were some other articles kind of leading up to this that were earlier in the year. Here in September, Putin and Ankara to forge alliance of Russia, Turkey, and Iran. And then this one here is kind of a repeat of that last one. Russia, Turkey, Iran agree on borders for de-escalation zone. And here it was Russia negotiating with Turkey that Turkey could basically push the Kurdish, quote, rebels out of Turkey and out of northern Syria for a de-escalation zone. And then let me get to this one here. Iran puts finishing touches on its bridge to the Golan, right, northern Israeli border. And so if you just kind of line these up, and there was another article, I guess already closed, but Russia is selling the S-400 missile defense to Turkey, and Turkey threatened the U.S. to take our missile defense battery down, which was really the barrier of anything from the northern side being shot at Israel. So if they take that down and they take on Russian S-400s, clearly Turkey is switching sides, is what it seems like. And you guys know this is important because the Ezekiel 38 war is led by Russia, with Iran and Turkey being, the major supporters as they come against Israel. And this is historic in the fact that Iran and Turkey have been on the outs, forever. And historically, Russia never had alliances with Iran until they started working on those nuclear reactors and all those things about 15 years ago. And so this whole thing of the Gog-Magog war, it's so plausible now. Turkey has its troops. It was Brother Benoon covered this a few days ago. Turkey poured a ton of troops over the border. Now, I'm sure it was under the auspices of that buffer zone in northern Syria pushing the Kurds out. But they've got their armies now over the border and into Syria. And you've got Russia and Iran fully entrenched in Syria, and now Iran completing their bridge, meaning they're going to take control of the last city that gives them access all the way down to the Golan. So you can just see that Gog-Magog war is completely shaping up. So I just thought I'd post this so that everybody had a chance to see what was going on. God bless, Saints.